Hey guys, it's Poochie. Let's talk about burnout. Oh, yeah, we've all talked about burnout before. We know what it is. Some of us have gone through it before, and it sucks. This is what burnout actually looks like. Are you ready? Burnout doesn't show up the way people think it does. It's not always crying on the floor. I mean, sometimes it is. It's not always rage quitting your business. I mean, sometimes it's not always dramatic, is what I'm trying to say. Most of the time, burnout is quiet. And because it's quiet, people ignore it until it starts wrecking things. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you with burnout, my friend. Burnout isn't being tired. Everybody gets tired. Burnout is different. Burnout is when rest stops working. You sleep, but you still feel drained. You take a day off, but come back heavier, not refreshed. You try to push through, and everything feels harder than it should. Burnout isn't a lack of energy, it's a lack of emotional fuel. What burnout actually looks like day to day. Okay, let's get into it now. You start avoiding things you used to like. You don't hate your work, you just don't want to do it. You procrastinate not because you're lazy, but because opening that app, that store, that task feels mentally exhausting. You'll scroll instead, clean something that doesn't matter, do anything except the thing. You will do anything except the thing. Burnout won't let you do the thing. Why? Because you don't want to do it. You feel irritated by small stuff. Tiny, teeny, tiny little inconvenience. They feel personal. A slow sale, a dumb comment, a platform change, a lowball offer. Oh my God, that is a trigger right there. A question you've answered 100 times, and now it's going to be 101 because somebody asked it again. Your patience is gone, not because you're angry, but because you're just depleted. You don't have anything in your reserves. You start fantasizing about starting over. Not just because you actually want a new job or a new business, but because you want relief. You catch yourself thinking, what if I just stopped? What if I did something easier? Is it really easier, or is it just because you're so sick of doing the thing that you want to do anything but the thing? What if I just disappeared for a bit? What if I ran away? Yeah, that's not failure talking. That's exhaustion asking for air. Your confidence quietly drops. You stop trusting your instincts. Things you used to decide quickly, they now feel heavy. You second guess everything or more things. You wonder if you're doing it wrong, even though you've done it right before, over and over again. Burnout erodes confidence without announcing itself. You feel disconnected from your wins. Good things happen, and you barely react. If you're burnt out, a great thing can happen, and you just barely react because you're so burnt out. Sales come in, compliments land, progress happens, and instead of feeling proud, ecstatic, even happy, you just feel neutral. That emotional flatness is one of the biggest burnout red flags. Burnout, it's going to lie to you too. It has a voice and it's convincing. Here's what burnout says to you. You're just not motivated anymore. You lost your passion. You know, hey, Poochie, it's your burnout speaking. You know, other people handle this better than you. Hey, Poochie, it's your burnout friend. Maybe this just isn't for you. Yeah, none of that's true. None of it is true. Burnout doesn't mean you're incapable. It means you've been capable for too long without recovery. Why burnout is so common now? Because hustle never turns itself off. In 2026, hustle is 24/7, 365, baby. because platforms demand consistency but offer instability. Because income feels uncertain even when you're doing everything right. You can do everything right on eBay every day, have great inventory, and still be unsure about your success. Because rest is treated like weakness instead of maintenance. Burnout isn't failure. It's not personal failure or professional failure. It's a system problem showing up in your body and your brain. So now that I have told you all about burnout, I've described it, I've told you how much it sucks, and since we are brutally honest on this channel now, I have gone through burnout several times. And recently, I've gone through burnout. When you've been doing this for almost 30 years, being an eBay seller, it is, it's easy to get burnt out. So here's what helps. This is not the Instagram advice you may get. This is the Poochie's Pickers advice, the brutally honest advice. Stop trying to push through. Stop it. You try to put, I'm feeling burnout, but I just got to push through it. No, stop trying to push through it. Burnout does not respond to discipline. The harder you force productivity, the worse it gets. This is not a motivation issue. That's not what burnout is. It's a capacity issue. Capacity. You're full. Your tank is full. And not of good stuff like fuel. It's just full. That's where burnout comes from. Reduce your load before adding anything new. Burnout recovery starts with subtraction. Okay, that means fewer you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this. Fewer tasks, fewer expectations, fewer I should be doing this too thoughts, right? You don't need a new plan. You need less weight on your shoulders. And Betsy's listening to this in the background, and I know she's like, oh God, yeah, less load. I would like that. Change how you work, not just how much. Same work, different structure can change everything. Batch instead of daily. Automate instead of manually grind. Simplify instead of scale. Now, on eBay, you have to do daily listings, but you can set up a tool like nifty.ai. There's a link for a discount below. Yes, that is shameless promotion of our affiliate deal with Nifty. But they can list things or relist old items daily. You can schedule it, and then you don't have to do it every day yourself. The listings, they're my job. And some days I'm so burnt out, I just forget to list. And then it's like 11:15 at night, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta list stuff. That's not good. Burnout often disappears when control returns. So change how you work, not how much you work, or you can change that for a little bit, for a little while, or permanently if you want to. But just having different structure can change everything. It can make things seem fresh and new. Let good enough be enough for a while. Perfection is a burnout accelerant. We all know we try to be perfect. It's hard to be perfect all the time. Done is better than optimized. Posted is better than polished. Restored energy beats perfect execution. Here is the most important thing to understand about burnout. And I want to make sure you really listen here. Burnout doesn't mean you're weak or a failure. It means you've been strong for too long without support. It means you're done. No, it doesn't mean you're done. Come on. Haven't you learned anything from this video? It doesn't mean you're done. It means something needs to change. And most of the time, what needs to change isn't you. It's the way you're carrying everything alone. Final thought. If this article feels uncomfortably accurate, join the club. That's not a coincidence. That's your signal to pause, reassess, and adjust before burnout decides for you. Because once you hit burnout stages, It's a lot harder to come all the way back, right? You're not broken. You're just overextended. You're sick of doing the same stuff over and over. So switch it up. Burnout is fixable, guys. It's 100% fixable. And if you have never experienced burnout, oh man, you are my hero. But you will someday. And so remember this video for when you do hit burnout. If you liked it, give us a like. If you feel like this content, this brutally honest reseller content is something that you enjoy, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.